They erased names, rewrote history, divided families, poisoned communities, and sold lies as freedom, Black America. How many generations must disappear before we finally wake up?
They told us entertainment was enough. They told us surviving was winning.
Meanwhile, schools decline.
Community suffered, and another generation grew up disconnected from history.
Black
America.
Wake up before they bury another generation.
Teach the children truth before the system shapes them.
Learn the history they tried to erase from education.
Whoa.
Build unity,
Build ownership,
build ownership.
build stronger foundations.
Black America
Wake up,
before they bury.
whoa, another generation.
They took Africans from kingdoms and villages, packed them inside slave ships, chained them for months across the Atlantic Ocean. Millions died before even reaching American soil. Families were separated forever. Children were sold away from mothers. Men were beaten for reading books. Women were assaulted without justice. Slave owners built wealth from free labor, while black bodies were treated like property under American law. After slavery ended in 1865, freedom still did not arrive. Equally, Black Americans faced black codes, lynching, segregation, and Jim Crow laws. They erased names, rewrote history, divided families, poisoned communities, and sold lies as freedom, Black America. How many generations must disappear before we finally wake up?
They told us entertainment was enough. They told us surviving was winning.
Meanwhile, schools decline.
Community suffered, and another generation grew up disconnected from history.
Black
America.
Wake up before they bury another generation.
Teach the children truth before the system shapes them.
Learn the history they tried to erase from education.
Whoa.
Build unity,
Build ownership,
build ownership.
build stronger foundations.
Black America
Wake up,
before they bury.
whoa, another generation.
They took Africans from kingdoms and villages, packed them inside slave ships, chained them for months across the Atlantic Ocean. Millions died before even reaching American soil. Families were separated forever. Children were sold away from mothers. Men were beaten for reading books. Women were assaulted without justice. Slave owners built wealth from free labor, while black bodies were treated like property under American law. After slavery ended in 1865, freedom still did not arrive. Equally, Black Americans faced black codes, lynching, segregation, and Jim Crow laws. Schools were separated, neighborhoods were separated, hospitals were separated, voting rights were blocked through intimidation. Literacy tests and violence, entire black towns were burned to the ground, like Tulsa in 1921, where successful black businesses were destroyed by racist mobs. The government created redlining policies that denied black families home loans and wealth building opportunities. Highways were built through black neighborhoods. Factories left cities, and unemployment rose. Drugs flooded communities during the crack epidemic, while prisons expanded across America. Sentences for crack cocaine were far harsher than powder cocaine, even though both were forms of the same drug. Millions of black men disappeared into prisons, while families struggled without fathers and sons.
They told us entertainment was enough. They told us surviving was winning.
Meanwhile, schools decline.
Community suffered, and another generation grew up disconnected from history.
Yeah.
Black America.
before they bury another generation.
Teach the children truth before the system shapes it.
Learn the history they tried to erase from education. Build unity.
Build ownership.
Build ownership.
Build stronger foundations.
Black America.
Wake up before they bury another generation.
The civil rights movement brought change through sacrifice. People marched, protested, and died, demanding equal treatment under the law. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and many others spoke about education, economics, and self-respect. Yet decades later, many black communities still face underfunded schools, police violence, poverty, health disparities, and limited access to opportunity. Social media spreads distractions faster than knowledge. Music corporations profit from promoting violence, division, and destruction, while ownership stays in the hands of executives far away from the neighborhoods affected by the messages. Black consumers spend billions every year, yet much of that money leaves the community instead of circulating to create businesses, jobs, and property ownership. History is often shortened inside classrooms. Many students learn little about African civilizations, events, and scientists, or economic achievements. Some grow up believing slavery is the beginning of black history instead of understanding the depth of African cultures before colonization. Without knowledge of history, many young people lose identity, direction, and confidence.
Communities cannot survive without fathers present, mothers supported, children educated, and neighbors united. Political promises alone
will not save future generations. Real change requires discipline,
financial literacy,
education,
land
ownership, voting awareness, and community organization.
Wake up now.
Study the past now.
Protect the youth now.
Build the future now.
Before another generation
disappears in the prisons.
Poverty, violence, and hopelessness.
Every generation receives a warning. Every generation faces a choice. Remain divided and distracted, or rebuild families, knowledge,
and economic strength together.
Black America.
The future depends on what happens now.
History already showed the consequences of silence,
division, and ignorance.
The next generation is watching and waiting for leadership.
Whoops, there we go. All right, guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Antifa War Room. My name is Rig, aka U.S. Army Overlord, aka Union Gang. Welcome to my new followers, guys. I am multi-streaming on multiple platforms right now. Kick, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Substack, and of course, my original account, my strongest account right now on TikTok. Guys, I've been here for 6 years. So to the new people that's following me, welcome. All right, I have not had over 100,000 followers on TikTok since I lost my first account back in 2021, April of 2021. I got banned at 130,000, and I've been banned 27 times on TikTok since that moment. So just my last video blew up. We'll talk more about that, but that video has propelled multiple accounts. It took this account to 140 something thousand. It boosted up my other account on one of my main accounts on IG because I got banned there too. I was banned at IG at 238,000. Now I'm back over to 100,000 on one account. I got 5 different accounts over there, 9 different accounts on TikTok, 3 different accounts on YouTube, and 2 accounts on Facebook. And speaking of Facebook, that blew up. Right now, that video is catching on fire on Facebook. So I think I'm like at 45,000 followers on Facebook. I got 2 Facebook accounts. Both of them named Rick Madden. We'll talk about a little bit that more later. Look, guys, I can honestly tell you that black people, we did not want to be in this situation. I'm pretty sure I can speak for many of my people that we despise this timeline. We really hope that America will be in a better place. Right? We hope that America would have reached out to do for his best tendencies instead of reaching to his worst tendencies. And so it is. So I rotate multiple accounts, guys. That's what I do. I rotate multiple accounts. And if you guys make sure you follow me on my Discord server, Union Gang HQ, I always post where I'm going to be at the night before. I treat this like an insurgency. When you've been banned as many times as I have, every live stream I treat like my last one. I screen record, I download every video I post. I treat like my last one because you never know. It just may happen. The last time I got permanent banned, Trump, I was live streaming Trump's convoy, and I was shooting the bird, and we was cussing him out as he drove back fast. So that cost me another account on TikTok. And that's just the way it is, man. That's the way it is. I've learned how to rotate accounts because that's just, you have to fight the insurgency, guys. We have to fight the good fight. But black people, we do not want to be here. We overwhelmingly voted for Kamala Harris. We overwhelmingly voted to save our democracy. Black people know better than anyone else in this country how crazy this shit can get because, there's a lot of white people who really, they don't care. They let the country burn. And it's really a damn shame that we are here at this point, but we are here. And it should have never been. Donald Trump is the most corrupt president in American history. That is not something I'm saying because of my hurt feelings, my hurt liberal feelings. I'm just speaking the facts. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys a site that I follow now from my last little thing I had. This group is tracking his corruption in real time. I collaborate. We did a video earlier, or we did like a round robin discussion earlier this week. I sat down with other content creators, military wives, a retired Major General, Ranger. He was out there. He's the truthless guy. Matter of fact, I got his business card. He old school. I got his business card right here. Major General Ricky Manor. And I was really damn hyped, man, because when we started talking, he fucking knew me. He knew me already. He said, haven't we met? And I just told him on my social media. He's like, no. Wasn't you guys at the tent? I'm like, yeah, we did the 108-day protest down in Union Station. And he came one night and talked to us. So he already knew me, man. And that's how boots on the ground he was. So we really was like kindred spirits in there. It was a great fucking event, guys. I'm not going to take too much thunder from it, but I will tell you like the things we talked about offline. And like I said, he was just as fired up as I am. He is on the other generals' asses, and other flag officers and telling them, hey, why the hell you not out here defending democracy? And many of them, because they have cush positions, guys. They're being paid. They got a nice ass contract going from these defense contractors, and they don't want to fuck up that money. And so that's why there's a lot of them are staying silent, or worse, being complicit. And he asked each and every one of them, "What's your red line? What is your red line?" And they was going back and forth, and he finally said, "So if the military starts firing on civilians, is that your red line?" And many of them agreed, yes, that was my red line. If they fired on if the military fires on civilians. And so he says, I'm gonna fucking hold you to that. Right? I don't know if he cusses a lot, but I do. So, but he did it. So that's the type of fighting we need. We need flag officers who understand what's happening. Anyway, there's a site that these guys created. It tracks him, right? It tracks. They don't care about going to prison, guys, because haven't they? Look, they've been winning. Fuck you, man, go to prison. Trump is the most powerful president in history. His words, but he's the truth. He's telling the truth. The Supreme Court said he can commit crimes all fucking day. And so he's committing crimes all fucking day. Congress refuses to impeach or remove him. And really, it shows them the weakness of impeachment. No president in history, not the Confederacy, no president in history has ever been impeached and removed from office. So it's a nice idea, right? Impeaching and removing. Nixon quit before he got hit up. He might have been the first one. But even after then, they pardoned him, right? They pardoned him. They pardoned Nixon for his crimes. And so they set the standard now that, well, you can't really, do dirt. So there's no deterrent for a president. I guess you have to, hope that a president is going to be morally upright. And obviously, you see, that shit doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. So Anyway, to this date right now, every live I'm going to tell you about Trump's corruption. They're tracking this number in real time. So he has made damn near $3 billion, 2.928 billion right now, 653 days since he took office. That's how much money he has stolen from us. From crypto scams, from damn getting dirt from other planes, bringing him, having all these sham-ass companies go out here spending millions of dollars. Hey, welcome, Raiders. I see you out there. But that is where we're at right now with Trump's corruption. So that is, you know, I could get that America's racist, but why would you let someone who is openly corrupt run the country, who is stealing your future, who is bankrupting the country? You may not be feeling it yet, but you go really feel it. That he is legitimately bankrupting the country when the hyperinflation kicks in, right? When the petrodollar starts crashing, America's already starting to buy its own debt. So if anything good come out of this calamity, eat the rich. There should be no more billionaires. We absolutely need to put their asses to the guillotine, right? There should be no more billionaires in this country ever again. Like China. China puts billionaires to death who defraud the government. It's a capital offense to defraud the government in China. It should be a capital offense here too. Because the problem is we have no real safeguards against billionaire greed. So we let them go build monopolies, and we let them go get rich as fuck, and we let them corrupt stuff, and we let them buy off politicians and pay off the Supreme Court. And that's how you get Trump. This is bigger than Trump. Yes, Trump's a racist. Yes, Trump's the worst president that ever lived. But America allows him to do what he's doing. Trump is not operating in the fucking vacuum. Corrupt ass members of Congress allowed him to get there. The corrupt Supreme Court let them get in there. The corrupt billionaire class bought them off and paid for all the damn news agencies. They fired everybody, right? Fired Don Lemon, fired H&L, fired Suzanne Malveaux, fired Joanne Reed, right? Fired so many people to get sycophants up in there and get people in there sounding more like Fox News and OAN and Newsmax. That's why you have propaganda centers and data centers and flock cameras everywhere. Who the hell voted for a flock camera? I never voted for a flock camera. I damn sure didn't vote for no data center. And Virginia is the data center capital of America right now. And they're trying to build more up in this bitch. We've got to shut that shit down, man. We've got to shut the billionaire greed down. We've got to absolutely revolt. It should be open season on any flock camera you see. There are tips and tricks that I show you guys that I've been tracking videos how to, help it make it harder for them to track you. But no one should be doing any of this. All of this government overreach got to stop. Department of Homeland Security, ICE, that shit has to go away. It has not always been here. But this is why you have all this big brother shit going on. Just rampant corruption. And speaking of corruption, let me let you hear from a white comedian, because they are not even hiding their corruption anymore. They are openly bragging about it. So she's a content creator and comedian, and she actually overheard these guys talking. She got all the receipts, man. She got pictures of them, all the receipts. I'm gonna let you hear from it now.
Y'all are about to see how a crazy bitch from Georgia gets down. Instagram took down my video. Yeah, my video talking about how I overheard Trump's evil billionaire friends talking about how he's doing all of this to make money and how he's gonna get slaughtered in the midterms. Direct quote, not allegedly, direct quote. They took down my video for copyright infringement, even though it is 100% my own material. I recorded it myself. It does not feature music. It does not have any copyrighted materials. It does not even feature work from any other creator. When I contested it, it was immediately rejected. So I reached out to my meta rep and I let them know in no uncertain terms that we are watching very carefully what they do next, because this is fascism. This is authoritarianism. Like, this is truly insane. And if you're watching this on Instagram, I'm going to re-include the video right after this, right? And if you're watching on TikTok, would really appreciate you spreading the word over on Instagram. I made a static carousel post about it because this is genuinely insane. And even if we have different beliefs, you deserve to be able to talk about those beliefs freely. It's called the First Amendment for a reason. It is the First Amendment in the Constitution for a reason. God, I'm pissed. Y'all messed with the wrong bitch.
Hold up, shit. I forgot. I watched it on Instagram, but I pulled this from TikTok. Let me pull her Instagram video right now. stand back and stand by, guys. I'm gonna pull an Instagram video. And hey, one good thing about being in the studio, I can do this shit on the fly. So I'm gonna pull her Instagram video. That way y'all get the full thing. Here, give me 1 second, guys. Let me plug this shit up. Because I want you guys, she really spilled the tea. She break this shit down for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And she really break down all the dirt they've been doing. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna swipe this in. Give me 1 second, right back. All right, I'm back here on TikTok. Give me a second, guys. I'm on my phone. I need to pull her Instagram video. I fucking forgot. Her Instagram video is much longer than the TikTok version because they didn't pull the TikTok version. They pulled the Instagram version down, which is kind of crazy because listen, she got the receipts, man, and it shows how brazen they are right now. They do not care. These guys that they're openly corrupt. They know that Trump is losing the midterms. They do not give a fuck. Right? How billionaires are right now, they see this as a free-for-all. They're trying to steal as much money as possible before Trump loses power. Look at Peter Thiel. His ass took off to Argentina, right? Because he didn't grip it here. He didn't start all this shit here. And he sees the tide changing because somebody rolled up on him. So he sees that, that the tide changed. So now he's making a run for it to Argentina. No billionaire should have any damn safe space. They should have no quarter given to them. The billionaire class is why we're here. Yeah, they love using racism to keep poor white people in check. But the billionaire class is the reason why we are here. Racist ass billionaires. Make no mistake about it. This is who they are, and this is what they've always been. Elon Musk, right? He's the world's richest Nazi. He was a trillionaire for a period of time. Not even Nazi Germany did that. And so everyone should be taken back by the absolute corruption that has happened. And it's wild that we're at this point, but we are. And so I think everybody needs to buckle up. It's going to be a long ride. It's going to get probably far worse before it gets better. Hold on, let me track her down. That's not it. Give me a second, guys. I am looking through my videos right now. I'm trying to find her 4-minute version of that video. Where the hell is it? Oh, good. Let me see this shizzle. I may have to check another area. Give me 1 second, guys. I thought I went back and cleaned it up. I might just still have it under my screen recordings. Okay, let me go check my screen recordings. 1 second, guys. We're doing this shit on the fly. I'll check my screen recording, see if I can pull her video up. But it's a very good video. She really broke down. Like I said, she got pictures of these dudes. So, yes. I am the Antifa field commander, but I'm not on that account right now because that account is almost being banned. So, I'm on, I'm on Armed Black Liberation. So, on YouTube right now, I got 3 accounts. Union Gang HQ. I'm not going back there until after October because they gave me an account strike. So I'm on like I said, Armed Black Liberation and Antifa Field Commander. That was also locked down because they mass reported it. So every time you see a viral video, there's also viral hate that goes with it. So that's how it is. That's why I wind up getting. So it's not like most people when their video go viral, it's all good. For me, it's a two-edged sword. Yes, a lot of people like what I'm doing, but if you go to Twitter, they on my ass over there, right? They got a whole nother thing that their whole because all they do is lie. It's like the Nazi safe space over there at Twitter with Elon Musk. They're upset that I had the Elon Musk, the fuck Elon Musk flag, but it's been forever fuck Elon. I don't mess with him. He's a racist ass Nazi, openly racist, and who goes sit here and play this game except his fanboys? So why would I ever? Elon Musk is the worst of us. He is an absolute threat to black liberation. And really a threat to the democracy of the country. They let this billionaire do all type of dirt. Illegally create this scam called Doge and fire 400,000 black women from their job illegally. And let these morons steal our fucking data and steal your social security information and numbers and all of that with impunity. Treating this shit like one of his companies he stole, like Twitter. Ran that shit into the ground for $44 billion. And it just shows you, these men do not need this type of money. What the fuck do you need with $44 billion anyway? There's no good that comes to this shit. It's all fucking greed. It's all unbridled greed. So it is what it is. Hey, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to bring it in on YouTube. My bad, guys. I thought I had the comments turned on, but I'll stream the comments here on YouTube as well. Just give me 1 second to grab this video. I normally, when I'm playing videos, I'll block the comments, but then when I'm paused, I'll let the comments come back up. Because, you know, they get the crying over there too sometimes. All right, let me see if I can find her damn video. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try to scan for it. If I can't, then I just probably had to bring it back tomorrow or something. But I know I had this damn video. Like, I am not seeing it. That is damn unfortunate. Anyway, she got all the damn receipts, man. And it just so happens, I guess I don't have that shit here. Oh, well, we're not going to stress over it. Show must go on, guys. Anyway, let me bring back the comments on my YouTube page. Give me a sec, guys. Bam. All right, there you go. So it's really the corrupt billionaire class that got us here. Elon Musk. I'm trying to work with one of my people to get this deck redone. This is called the Stack Deck. It shows you all of the billionaires and people who are responsible for Project 2025. So it's called the Stack Deck Project 2025 edition. A damn good deck. It shows you all the corruption. You know, so it is what it is. My new YouTube page that I'm on right now is called Armed Black Liberation. I'm live there right now. Yes, the anti-class, the Epstein class. Am I pro or anti-MAGA? I'm as anti-MAGA as it gets. Why would I be for the Confederacy as a black man? Right? What is it? And really, if you look at the phrase "Make America Great Again," who did it better, the Klan or the Republican Party? Trick question. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. So this is where we are right now because of the hatred. We are here because of America's hatred of black people, America's hatred of the immigrant community, the hatred of the queer community. That is why we're here, because Donald Trump was never qualified to ever be in there. Period. I don't think you can convince them. Right? So here's my thing, man. Before the 2024 election, I talked to many people. I had lives nightly. We used to debate, talk, try to warn people about what's happening. But if you got people who believe propaganda, what are you going to do? Right? You got people out here who got Trump's tattoo in their upper thigh meat. Most Trumpers I asked, at the end of my interview, I asked them one question. Are you willing to take a bullet for Trump? 90% of them said yes. One guy even said it depends on the caliber. So it shows you how much they thought about the question. Do you realize how crazy you got to be to take a bullet for a guy who don't give a fuck about you? Trump cut his own people throat multiple times. Look how he did Operation Orange Chicken. He snuck away in the food cart and left his people. Hey, he pulled his little new girlfriend out and let her, his new press secretary chick, he pulled her out to go to the safe plane and left everybody, the old chick, Carrie Levin, all of them. They left all of them, all the press corps on the decoy. Trump do not give a fuck about anybody. He don't give a fuck. If the plane would have got shot down, he would, it would have been a tragedy. He'd have ran off of it, but you think he care? He's not even willing to support his own people. Right? He's not even willing to risk danger with his own people. The man's a coward, man. During the BLM uprising, he was in the bunker, became a bunker bitch. So this is how it goes for Trump. Trump has been, like I said, at this point, guys, it's really bigger than Trump. At this point, it's bigger than Trump because we know who he was. Yes, they're just as bad, if not worse than Trump, because they enable him. Congress could stop this shit tomorrow. They choose not to. Congress could get rid of ICE. They could have had investigations against Elon Musk. They could have went down and tracked the corruption, but why they gonna do that? A lot of them are corrupt. A lot of them are corrupt. They're openly corrupt, man. They let a foreign entity, AIPAC, and they let Israel take over the country. That is crazy. I thought the CIA and the intelligence agency was supposed to protect America from foreign influence. So they're either complicit or incompetent. And either one is a deal breaker for me. So the Epstein files have been out there. And what they need to do is just show the whole list. I don't care who's on the list. Track their ass down. But you're not going to get that because Trump told y'all he got friends in there. So he not letting that list go out because he don't want to. And listen, he's in there. He mentioned more than Jesus mentioned in the Bible. And everyone knows this dude is a P3DO. He been there. But they let these guys get away with anything and everything. So that's why we're here. And speaking of the Republican Party, because, you know, we always keep hearing people tell us, well, the Republican Party freed the slaves. Okay.
This person asks, what party freed the slaves? I'll wait. You don't have to wait. I'll answer you. It's the Republican Party. The Republican Party freed the slaves. My turn to ask some questions. In 2026, what party does the Klan endorse? It's also the Republican Party. What party do the white supremacist organizations and neo-Nazis in the United States of America support? The Republican Party. What party flies the Confederate flag? The Republican Party. What party shows up to rallies with swastika flags? The Republican Party. Which party is against reparations for the ancestors of those freed slaves? The Republican Party. What party is trying to make it more difficult for people of color to vote? The Republican Party. Which party is redrawing districts to do away with predominantly black districts? The Republican Party. How come you didn't answer any of or ask any of those questions? You had to go all the way back to freeing the slaves. If you have to go all the way back to Lincoln to find a non-racist in your party, that might be an indicator that your party's got an issue, champ.
Exactly. And I'll take it one step further. What party aided and abetted insurrection January 6th? The Republican Party. What party gave Trump God powers? The Republican Party. What party is complicit in ICE kidnappers building concentration camps in America? The fucking Republican Party. So what are we talking about, man? The Republican Party is the party of the... Hey, which party renamed the bases back to the Confederacy? The Republican Party did. They renamed military bases after treasonous ass Confederate generals who fought a war to keep our black asses in chains. That is what the Republican Party stands for. That is the Republican Party. The Republican Party is the party of the Klan, is the party of the Powerpuff Boys and the Oath Breakers. They have commuted the sentences of the Oath Breakers. And not only that, they got rid of his sentence. So now he has no criminal record. Imagine going from having the worst charges in American history, seditious conspiracy, right there with treason. The shit they should have gave 100 years for. But now they wiped that away. And they still think that we're supposed to be talking about law and order. How the fuck you got law and order, but you out here on this tribal shit? So we've been knowing, guys. We've been knowing that what the Republican Party is. The Republican Party is anti-black, anti-queer, anti-woman, anti-progress, anti-science. These motherfucking morons are bringing back diseases that we beat already. Because you have idiots in the healthcare section. Now, America is going in reverse. Our adversaries and our allies are smarter than us, outmaneuvering us. Because this is what happens when you put morons in charge. You lose. You lose. No, and they're not gonna, they should have made measles make a comeback. and crazy ass stuff that, you know, you got that crazy ass lettuce disease now out here to make you, you know, shit your brains out. All of this shit. And we knew what would happen. Look what he did with damn COVID. 1 million people lost their lives. A fucking million people. America handled that shit horribly. Horribly. He knew. He knew how bad it was. In 2019, he didn't say shit. He fucked it up. Other countries. Look at Norway. Look at other countries, how they handled it better. And they forgave all of that shit and put that moron right back up in there so it could do worse now. And so what do you want, man? What do you want? And now they want to punish the damn nurses, black nurses, and decertify them after they were such essential workers and they kept people alive during this shit, during this pandemic where I was locked down in the house for like 1.5 years. My kids fucking missed the whole entire fucking year of school. There was people who didn't even graduate. Can you imagine that? A senior year, you spent your senior year locked in the fucking house? It's like y'all forgot how bad that shit was. And they put this fucker back in charge? This is craziness. It is crazy that we are here. We let the worst demon get power again. All because y'all couldn't handle a powerful black woman who would have made America a lot better. But, you know, part of the problem is education. One of the things I used to do before I cut the Trumpers off, I used to ask some basic questions. Because my wife, she got her citizenship to vote for Kamala. I helped her study for the citizenship test. And I was wondering, like, you know, I wonder how many Americans know this shit. And so I used to quiz, you know, the Trumpers. And they did pretty horrible. Fox News did a quiz with them. And here's some of their responses.
So Fox News went to the beach and asked a bunch of young people basic trivia questions about America. And after hearing some of their answers, I think it's safe to say that this generation is absolutely cooked.
Who is Donald Trump's vice president?
Am I supposed to know this?
Couldn't tell you. Don't pay attention.
I couldn't tell you.
JD Vance.
Vice president. I don't know. J.K. Rowling.
Name the 3 branches of government.
I don't know why I chose to do this. Oh God, I'm bad with all this.
Congress and conservative.
Republican, Democrat.
He said Congress and conservative, bro. Congress and conservative. Holy shit, man. What a fucking train wreck. Right, and so these are the same people you asking to vote and you wonder why people don't vote, man. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Let's keep going.
Official, legislative.
Executive. Give me a hint. I don't know.
Jewish?
Jewish?
What is the First Amendment of the Constitution?
I have no idea.
I'm allowing you to do it right now.
Oh, free will?
I got nothing.
Freedom of speech? I need help.
What is the Second Amendment of the Constitution?
The right to vote? I don't know.
I have no idea.
You have 2 of them.
This is a trick question. I don't know.
Bear arms?
You packing?
The right to go places?
How many Supreme Court justices are there?
20.
101.
Lower.
55.
13.
7?
Higher.
8.
9.
Name a justice.
What do you mean?
Amy.
Winehouse. I got nothing.
Sonia.
Gomez.
Samuel.
Adams.
John.
Summit.
Katanji.
Oh, I got nothing there.
Neil.
Armstrong. Brett Kavanaugh?
I know Nancy something.
Nancy.
Pelosi.
She's not a justice.
Oh. We just call my dog Nancy Pelosi.
Who was president in the 1990s?
How am I supposed to know this?
1990s.
Okay. So who was the president in the 1990s? Who the fuck was the president in the 1990s, man? Shit, I did fucking, there you go. Man, I did 3 deployments under him. God damn it. I did 3 deployments under him. Fucking President Clinton, man. I did 3 deployments under President Clinton.
Wasn't even alive.
Before Bush, I can't really give you anything.
Oh. Joe Clinton? FDR.
Clinton.
I got nothing. I should not have done this.
His wife ran for president.
I have no idea.
She wanted to break a glass ceiling.
Why would you want to do that?
Name a state that borders California.
I don't know anything history.
That's geography.
Kentucky.
So, look, man, you can see the problem with America when you destroy the Department of Education. This is the shit you get, man. And you wonder why people are passing us by. Right? This is why you have to educate your people. Educate your fucking people, man. You need to know what the fuck is going on, man. You need to understand. Otherwise, people just tell you and you believe the dumb shit. But if you don't even know the 3 branches of government, how can we have a legitimate conversation? If you don't know the 3 branches of government, you have no idea how they operate. And so you just do your thing. Listen, I love Bill Clinton. Fun fact, Bill Clinton is the reason why black men got the Medal of Honor in World War II. If you do not know that. Bill Clinton is the reason why black men received the Medal of Honor in World War II. Because America was so racist, no black man had ever received the Medal of Honor for World War I or World War II. He had a special commission done. Listen, we always joke that Clinton was the first black president. He did a lot of good shit for us. He did a lot of good shit. Bill Clinton did a lot of good shit. I voted for Hillary. I had no problem voting for Hillary. He did fix the fucking economy, man. He got a lot of shit right. Bill Clinton got a lot of shit right, man. Not everything right, but he got a lot of shit right. And like I said, giving the Medal of Honor to black soldiers, 7 black soldiers got the Medal of Honor. Something that had never happened from World War II. And the military, all they talk about is fucking Audie Murphy. But they don't tell you about the shit that the black soldiers went through and still came back here and dealt with all kind of racism. And that's just the cold shit about it, man. They want you to fight wars, man. Yes, he could play the saxophone too. Listen, Bill Clinton was very talented. A damn good president, man. Damn good president. Obama was the best, of course. But Bill Clinton, damn good president. But this is why we're here, right? Because a lot of it is just ignorance. A lot of people just, and so you let crazy people run. I don't mind if you're not intelligent, but you shouldn't be in a position of power. How can you join Congress with a fucking GED? I'm talking about Lauren Boebert, right? Boebert Lee, aka Sir Jacques Mioff. How can you have somebody write laws and control our money who don't even have degrees? What the fuck are we talking about, man? If you in Congress and having that kind of power, you should at least have a fucking, at least a bachelor's, if not a master's. Your best and most important people, your fucking smartest people should be in there. But you got motherfucking morons in there, man. A lot of morons in college, man. Or a lot of morons in Congress. And that's why we're here. Easily corrupted. Yeah, their parents tell them who to vote for, exactly. And so, listen, hey, you got to be locked in, though. Understand, Trump's going to do everything in his power to get out of this. And that's why we have to be prepared. I got to track down that damn video. I may go pull it up. I may go to her site directly. I can do that, too. I might just go to her site so y'all can hear the rest of this. I think so. Listen, that's a good question. I got a question on TikTok that says, should black and brown people stop contributing to the military? Of course. There's a very good reason why I'm not having my son in here, because the military is openly racist now. So my son would have been a great Air Force officer. But when that demon got elected, I was like, hell no, man. Go to an HBCU, man, get your education, learn the real truth about who we are as black people in this country, and let's see how this thing shake out. Because, listen, dumb people get you killed in combat. Dumb people get you killed in combat. So that's what happens. And look what happened now. We're getting in a fucking war with Iran, a war that has no strategic value for America. We're here doing Israel's bidding, a tool for Netanyahu. That's why he has him bent over the way he wants to. And it's really a damn shame that we let a foreign company or a foreign country take over. Both parties been in need of AIPAC. Both parties. Look at Hakeem Jeffries, a.k.a. AIPAC Secure. He don't even know about Medicare for All and Medicare now. That's how far he gone. So Chuck Schumer's not going to save us from meritocracy. AIPAC Secure is not going to save us from meritocracy. You better get some progressives in there. Like that sister who just won down there in Florida. You need pro-black people. If black people run it, they need to be pro-black. Not the buck dancers, but the pro-black ones. Matter of fact, speaking of these damn, hold on, let me see this shit. Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna come back to that.
So Fox News.
Let me pull up this other video. I don't know why it's not there, but I will pull it up. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this shit on the fly. Damn buck dancers, man. While we yapping. All right, while I'm pulling up one of these videos, let me go ahead and chit chat with you guys real quick. I don't know why they don't primary Jeffries and get them out of there, but listen, a lot of these guys got their systems rigged up, right? They got those systems rigged up pretty tight, and so this is what happens when you get bought and paid for. The biggest threat to black liberation is white supremacy and the buck dancers who shuck and jive for them. So this episode of Buck Dancers for Trump is brought to you by the D. Coon spray. This is for black people, but this is out right here who you know. The ones out here for the Candace Owenses, the Uncle Ruckus, and the Supreme Court, when they shuck and jive, you can find this in Union Gang store, guys. You can get this in Union Gang store. Link is in the bio. If you're in the Tifa War Room, I'm going to play, show y'all the QR codes for this. But yeah, you can get this out here. And listen, if you heard one buck dancer, you heard them all. I'm going to be exposing some that's come after me because, you know, with viral videos, the buck dancers also, you know, come at me and stitch me and talk shit, and I'm here to roast them. This is what it takes to be a Republican, of being a conservative. They are anti-black. They're here to push white supremacist talking points. They're an absolute danger to black liberation movements. You look through our history, they're the ones out here, the modern day minstrel shows. This way, they do like Officer Coffee. And, you know, like I said, Candace Owens, the Supreme Court Justice, Uncle Ruckus, who openly, listen, he'll take us back to slavery. This fool voted against the 14th Amendment. Clarence Thomas voted against the 14th Amendment. He voted against birthright citizenship. The same wicked-ass Supreme Court that voted unanimously to ban TikTok is the same one that could not fucking get it together. They barely passed the 14th fucking amendment. We fought a civil war for the 14th Amendment. And it was a 5-4 split in the Supreme Court. That's how cooked the Supreme Court is. That's how cooked it is. That's how corrupt it is. The fact they will let you go through all of that type of shit. Listen, the 14th Amendment is a law of the land. If you born in this country, you are an American citizen. Congratulations. Because for many centuries, you wasn't. Even if you was a Christian, you believed in Jim Crow Jesus, you wasn't. You was enslaved. We literally fought a fucking civil war for this. 750,000 people lost their lives. for birthright citizenship. And these same MAGA morons come here and try to roll us back. This is why we got to get them out of power, man. You have to get these guys out of power. It's bad enough that they're racist, but the open corruption should piss everyone off. They are burning down your future. And they're going to flee the country, just like fucking Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel took off. Yeah, it's crazy as hell, man. It's opposite day. I say blacks for Trump or Negroes for nooses. How could you possibly be out here with the Confederate flag? I've seen Negroes wearing the Confederate flag. Fucking stars and bars, man. Black people wearing, it's like Clayton Bigsby. It's like Clayton Bigsby incarnate. Running around here with a Confederate flag on. Right? Lost in the sauce, man. Shucking and jiving, hoping they can get them biscuits buttered. Yeah, chicken for KFC, man, no doubt. Roaches for raid. Roaches for raid, man. So this is why you have to be pro-black. We had a buck dancer run for governor here in Virginia. We did not vote for her. I voted for the CIA chick. Right? I voted for the CIA chick. And listen, if y'all, I got some videos of me roasting the hell out them conservative suit. If you want to see my content where I exclusively go after them a lot, it's called Black Judas the Betrayer. Black Judas the Betrayer. That is on my IG account. I got some very volatile clapbacks in real time where these guys they tried me. Now I'm gonna show y'all a clip where one tried to come at me and say we was brainwashed when I'm down here talking about what's happening in Mississippi. Here's the clip.
But I will tell you this, they're lynching black people in the South, right? They don't want to say that shit was happening, but they're lynching black people in the South. So we've been knowing. Hey, and that right there is a conservative right there. You see how she said they brainwashed? Imagine ass licking for Trump, right? Imagine being, like I said, hey, General Tubman would have shot her ass, right? Not every fucking slave can be saved.
That's right.
So you need to be armed, especially in the South, because...
Hold on, guys. Hey, listen. I cannot show you any live video because you'll get flagged here on TikTok. So what I do is in my war room, if you guys are on my other pages, you can see the video, but you can hear the video right now and react to it.
Lynching has never stopped in this country. And how many people was prosecuted under the anti-lynching bill? Zero. So if you black in this country, you better be armed and dangerous. Every man, woman, and child need to be armed up and ready. Because these demons, they want to make America great again by taking their kids and watching us get lynched in the streets. That's what they fucking really want. And that's why they voted for Trump. Imagine voting for that dude. There was no way. Kamala blew his ass out the water. Wow. And I'll go to my grave believing that. You think that lying ass dude who farts himself awake could win all 7 swing states? Miss me with that shit, man. I will never believe that. I will never believe that. And it's a shame that, I get that America's racist, but you're so racist to the point that you would let incompetent people burn the country down, destroy your future, steal all of our hard-earned tax-earned money? Make fucking martyrs out of your damn sailors. Got sailors jumping off of a fucking aircraft carrier. That's how bad the conditions are right now, but aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln.
I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. They shuck and jive. Can't stand these coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos. Jigga-who, jiggaboos, jigga-coons.
Quietly now. Beyond
All right, let's get
edges, one of the preserve's loudest tokens is already hunting. Notice how it stalks black athletes, black coaches, and especially black women, without wandering far from a television camera. Extraordinary. Welcome to the Sellout Preserve. Here, tokens exchange community membership for warm buttered biscuits lightly brushed with corporate approval. Our first token once survived entirely on sports. Now it roams through culture, politics, and delusional presidential daydreams. A tiny entertainment mouse whispers instructions into its ear. Occasionally, the token climbs the fence and watches black people living peacefully without blaming one another. Freedom appears possible. Then the mouse rattles the biscuit bag, and down it comes, back to work. Recently, black journalists presented this token with a ceremonial thumbs down. Instead of reflecting, it activated the preserve's own.
Hold on, I got a question, guys. Somebody said, should you let me scroll back to that question on TikTok. Somebody please give me some advice if I should let my granddaughter go into the Air Force. I did not let my son go into the Air Force because the Air Force, like the rest of the military, is now openly racist. So if you black, stay the fuck out of the military, period. Because your life will be a lot harder. In fact, my son's friend went in, and he's not even making it through his first enlistment. He did not make it through his first enlistment. If you go into the military now as a black person, it's going to be 10 times harder. It's going to be 10 times harder now. It's going to make your life miserable, give you shit details, shit on you, promote weak white dudes over you. There was women who was in the special forces community. When Trump took over, they had their ass handing out drinks. They reduced their ass to handing out drinks, man, and serving people. So that's how fucked up it is in the military right now. It's openly fucking racist, openly incompetent. So you let them fight their wars, man. If anybody want to go fight and lay down their life for Israel, let them join the military. For the rest of us, it's time for us. Listen, if you don't want black people in the military, just say that. You're not gonna win no fucking wars without us. So I know I'm not letting my son go die for Israel. Not happening. Not happening, man. All right, let's get it.
Defense mechanism. How dare you call me a sellout while I am actively selling out? Magnificent gaslighting. Deeper inside lives the Author token. While the others sell out black people one television segment at a time, this one can sell out the nation before lunch. It nests among judicial robes, billionaire friendships, and luxury vacations. When offered a biscuit, it never asks who paid, only whether transportation was included. Nearby, another sports-shaped token has discovered that every American problem was caused by black people. Bank discrimination? Personal responsibility. Police misconduct? Personal responsibility. A hurricane? Black fatherlessness. Scientists remain baffled. Across the preserve, smaller tokens gather near podcasts and campaign signs. Whenever white supremacy enters the habitat, they protect it from criticism, blame the nearest black person, and receive another biscuit. Every evening, these independent thinkers repeat identical talking points and wait for the same mouse to ring the dinner bell. Nature is mysterious. Payroll is remarkably consistent. Thanks for visiting the Sellout Preserve. And remember, all tokens get...
Ain't that the truth? All tokens get spent. Somebody asks, will you get kicked off for not taking shots? Listen, you have to take vaccines in the military. I've taken shit far worse than COVID. One of the worst shots I ever took was not anthrax, but smallpox. The smallpox vaccination was the absolute worst. I hated it. I tried to dodge as long as I could. Finally, I was getting ready to deploy to Afghanistan, had to take it because you have to get quarantined for days. And they stick you like 15 or 30 times with that needle. And it gets worse and fucking worse and worse. And it's super contagious. If you brush up against somebody, if you touch that shit and touch anything else, that process starts all over again. It's a horrifying shot. And so I can't even give blood because I've done so much experimental shit. You know, I've taken shit that it says experimental on it. That's how it is. That's what you're giving up when you join the military. Just so you understand. And so when you have idiots like Hexep come in here and try to stop all of that vaccine shit, then you get outbreaks. And then they have to come right back and start vaccinating people again. So it's really a shame. It's a shame that we're there, but I had to take all that shit. Listen, the anthrax, I took all that. That shit burned each time. You know, listen, they had to have videos. They had to have videos of like the Secretary of Defense and high-level people taking the shot, proving that it was effective. And listen, I get it, man, but weaponized anthrax, man, sucked. But it's what you did, because that's what you do as a soldier. Because it's not about you, man. It's about, you know, the good of the group. So I understood that. But now you got people, yeah. And listen, guys, I rock this beret for one reason, to represent black liberation. When I was in the military, I hated this damn beret. Y'all, if y'all know General Saseki and the whole thing about this beret, but now I'm with this beret because not only did I earn this beret as a soldier, but hey, now I'm standing on black liberation. That's why you have that dual, right? The dual meaning with it. Just like Union Gang, right? Union Gang, dual meaning. Union Gang soldiers who fought for their freedom and also being a member of a union, which I am. Because unions, man, you have to, listen, you got to organize. Otherwise, the billionaires go crazy. Somebody asked me, do I support Israel? Man, if you don't mess with that dumb shit, Benjamin Netanyahu is a war criminal. I support Israel's right to quit smoking his neighbors. And let me tell you something, because a lot of people talk about this shit, but let's listen. What I don't like and what I don't support is people trying to weaponize this shit against black people. I seen this attack video on Kamala Harris talking about how she supported Israel, all this shit, and saying, see, and you hated her, but there is not one president or vice president that spoke out against Israel. Not one. Show me a clip of one vice president or one president in American history that spoke out against Israel. Even when they attacked our fucking warships, the USS Liberty, even when they did all type of dirt, they never spoke out against them. So why would you? Who the hell let the dog down?
She has to go pee. Oh my God! It's been over an hour. What you want her to do?
Yes, it's been over an hour. Fine, you can go pee. But listen. So no one could come at Kamala Harris with this. You cannot put that shit on Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is vice president. Israel has been America's ally since the inception. They gave these white people over there all type of weapons to include nukes. They told the world it was God's chosen people. Even though you watch them commit textbook genocide against their neighbors, apartheid against their neighbors, ethnic cleansing against their neighbors, all type of horrible shit against their brown neighbors. And you still want to tell us these people are holy. And God supports them. So white people got a sense of this shit. And really Christianity got a sense of this shit. With this whole Israel shit. Israel and America are really like the axis of evil. And we warned you what would happen. We warned you this shit would happen. We warned you that the Palestinian life would be far worse if you let Trump get in there. So, listen, if you didn't vote for Kamala, man, you got to look at yourself in the mirror. If you voted for Jill Stein, look at yourself in the mirror. If you voted for Dr. Cornel West, look at yourself in the mirror. It was only two fucking choices. You was going to get him or her. You had two choices in 2016, him or her. You had 22 choices in 2024, him or her. I voted for her both times. And they did not do it. And so you let this guy get up in here, man. And now it's far worse. I told you, we cannot help the Palestinians if you got Nazis in power in this country. If they build a concentration camps in this bitch, you're not going to be able to help no one else. We got to fight here now. The fight has been here. You can't do nothing for nobody else if you ain't got power. And people would not want to do that. You think I fucking want to vote for every fucking person I voted for? Shit. Our governor voted for the TikTok ban. Our governor voted for the Restrict Act. I've been sideline Spanberger. Our governor supports some fucking AI data centers. But she was a better choice than the black buck dancer. Even though I'm black, I'm not supporting no buck dancing black person. I'm not supporting no anti-black black person. Do you understand? So I literally voted for a white woman over a black one. Because the black one was for the fucking Confederacy. And I might not see eye to eye with Spanberger on everything. And I know that Spanberger's not going to be out here on that black liberation shit. She's not gonna go clean up she's not gonna get ice off the streets. She's not gonna go tear down the data centers. She's not gonna free these black men in prison that's been in here being tortured down here in fucking Virginia. She's not gonna do that. But she did tax the Confederacy. She did pass other things and other things that they're making, a woman's right to choose her own body. They're trying to put that to the Constitution. So you have to, it's a political game, man. And you literally got to make a choice. At least she not go further the Confederacy. But a lot of these people, man, they said, fuck that. They let that one Gaza situation, do all this shit. But is anybody talking about the damage of USAID that happened now? How many African children are dead in this bitch because of USAID being destroyed? How many African people, man? 700,000? I don't see white people storming the Capitol over that. I don't see white people going crazy over that shit. So understand why I'm here. I'm here for black liberation because I have to be, not because I wanted to be. The death of George Floyd was my red line. Just like when I told you about the general, when he asked other generals, what's your red line? When George Floyd begged for his life, cried for his mother, while he laid face down, handcuffed with 4 fucking cops on him, and the other cop had his knee on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. And I watched his lifeless body, man. I watched all the shit it took, even to get this one cop convicted. I knew then that I'm going to be this black liberation shit forever. Forever. Until I take my dying breath. Or we liberate it. That's why I'm here. That's why I came out of retirement. That's why I put everything at risk. And everything is at risk. That's why I deal with the death threats. I deal with being swatted twice. Hey, y'all on Twitch, y'all know? Them demons sent SWAT teams in my house twice to come and get me. Told them all kind of horrible shit. Told them that I assassinated my wife and I was holding my kids hostage. And so they sent a whole fucking tactical team in my house. Had the house surrounded, man. Megaphones and shit. Come out with your hands held high. Man, I'm a soldier. You think I'm backing down? I am more fired up. I am more fired up today than I ever was for the military. I'm willing to die for this shit. Period. So it is what it is. This is not a walk for everyone, but it's a walk that we must take because I don't want my children in some fucking detention camp. I don't want my children dealing with murderous damn slave catchers. So we have to fight for the country that we want. So that's it. For those of us who are able to walk that walk, we have to walk it. Just like Nat Turner walked it before us. Just like the black soldiers who joined the Confederacy and fought. Just like the black slaves who endured slavery, but plotted in secret to overthrow these demons. Our ancestors did that shit. Everything that black people got in this country, we fought for. Every fucking right that you have today. Black people bled out in the streets and died for that shit. Just go look at your history. There ain't shit free in this fucking country. It is paid for in blood. And it's our duty to fight back. It's our duty to stand here. And for the white people too. Shit. We need John Brown too. So you know when you walk in the path, when you got to make sacrifices. Right? When your safety's in question, when you got the death threats, you know you're on the right path. And it's not a path for everybody. Look, everybody, I've been in this shit for 6 years. I've been active in this. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people, mutuals I had, man. Hey, they got swatted, they was out. They got the death threats, they was out. They was like, I can't do it. Right? They couldn't do it. And I get it, man. I get it. It's not for everybody. But I don't have a choice. As a black man, as a dark-skinned black man, I'm never going to be mistaken for a white person. I'm black. That's all I can be. Just like that little girl, the little racist-ass girl in that video, where she kept saying that shit. She said I'm black the entire time. I got the body cam footage. I'll play that later and we'll do a whole breakdown on that. She said that shit multiple times. You're black. Well, and you're black. Right? Like, you damn right. She meant it as a slur because that's what her mama taught her. But it's my superpower. Shit. Being black in this bitch is my superpower. I would never want to be anything other than black. Shit. This country exists because of what we've done. Anything that's been happening here is because of us and what we've done. And I'm not letting nobody ever make me ashamed of being black. And so that's what we're going to do, man. My mama was a sharecropping slave in Mississippi. If you look at the movie Sinners, that's my mama. That's my mama they're talking about. Right there in Clarksdale, Mississippi. That's my mama's life. So when I tell you the Confederacy is an enemy of black people, I mean that shit. Because them demons burn crosses on my mama. My mama had to go out here and pick fucking cotton, man. Pick cotton. When they told you all the slaves was free, she was picking cotton on a plantation. Just like black men are picking cotton today in prison down there in Angola. Do not let these demons lie in your face, man. Do not let them lie to you about what America is. So believe me, I'm carrying her spirit with me. I buried my mother right before I went to Iraq. I watched her take her final breath right at her bedside. And then went to war. So it is what it is. And guess what? Even after all that shit, them demons in Indiana would not rent to me. They would not let me rent apartments. They would not let me buy a house down there in Indiana. That's how racist America is, even after 4 deployments. So understand. And now you want me to what? Be cool with the Confederacy? You want me to be cool with these demons? It is on sight with the Confederate flag. If you fly in the Confederate flag, you are my mortal enemy. You are the mortal enemy of black liberation. The Confederacy lost the Civil War. But Lord knows they won everything else. The Confederacy is alive and well today because demons help promote that shit. When have you ever seen people who had lost everything still come with this nonsense? So that's it, man. That's it. But let me show y'all the video, man. Listen. And I want to thank everybody, all my new followers. I want to thank y'all. Hey, listen, y'all, I'm not really new to this. I'm true to this. But if this is your first time seeing me, hey, welcome to the ride. Like I said, I got 9 different TikTok accounts. If you want to find most of them, just type in Union Gang or U.S. Army Overlord. I got many spinoffs of Union Gang HQ. If that was, I don't know if that one got banned. I don't know. No, I think Union Gang HQ might have got banned, guys. Shit. It might have got banned on TikTok. So 27 of them gone. I know I had Union Gang BLM Forever. That was gone. That one was gone. They banned that one too.
The temperature was fantastic
today.
But
Yeah. I'm going to do a pass, though, on all that humidity.
Huh?
But this is why. So let me break this down to you. Dear, what they got to do with, wanting to do all that? We're good.
Oh, actually said
No, yeah, got it. Fuck. All right, here's the video. Hey, this video, as you see right now, guys, this video has 2.5 million views, 721,000 likes right now on TikTok, on this account.
Why do you think you can just hold that
I
up?
mostly can. That's called the First Amendment. You think you can, so what? Your man's a pedophile. Your man's a pedophile. Imagine that, right? A fucking cult. Hey, so what, man? It's called the First Amendment. It's called the First Amendment. And guess what? They can learn about the First Amendment. They still hanging black children in Mississippi. Do you give a fuck? So you more offended about fuck or you more about him fucking over sailors? Right, you damn right. Just like Melania. Just like Melania. That's all right. Hey, cry harder about that shit. Cry harder about that shit, lady. Trump don't give a fuck about children. He used Air Force One as a decoy. Cry harder about that shit. Cry harder, chick. You welcome. You can thank me for my motherfucking service now. Fuck out of here. It's forever fuck Trump. And anybody here still fucking with that white supremacist. Hey, fuck Trump today, fuck Trump tomorrow, and fuck Trump forever.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
So this video has gotten my account over 130,000, right? Over 130,000 followers. I broke the 100,000. You know, I broke my record. This is the most followers I ever had on TikTok on this account now. I believe I'm about 145,000. Right now, even on my IG account, multiple IG accounts, I dropped this on my Union Gang Soldier account and then duetted it with my other accounts. My main account over there, Union Gang HQ, just broke 100,000 followers with this video. So it has been my most powerful video to date. And I thank you for that. I thank y'all for rallying the way you did. I got people rallying from France, from Australia, shit, parts of Africa. I see you. I see you and I stand with you because this is our fight. This is really a global battle as well. And we warned people that Trump will become a threat to the rest of the world. So this is why we're doing it, man. I appreciate y'all support. Listen, my videos are downloadable. I don't make no diamond. I don't make no money like that on that. If y'all want to boost that video or repost it, you go right ahead. It's about the message for me. There's plenty of ways you can support me. My Cash App is there. My Venmo is there. My GoFundMe. You can fund me directly because I don't really have sponsorship and shit like that because I've been banned too many times. Because, you know, I get it. I'm a bit radioactive. As you can see, I believe in match and exceed energy, and I'm gonna stay on that. But yeah, so it's been a very powerful video. Yeah, so right now, I think 101,000. Good shit, man. Good shit. Listen, even my Facebook page. Hey, the shit started getting hot on Facebook. I got 2 Facebook pages. Both of them are called Rig Madden. My main one, I had to lay off for a while because I was getting mass reported, so I had to leave it low for about 5 months. And so, but now I'm back up to, I got 45,000 followers on fucking Facebook, which is my personal record. That video has, how many fucking views or fucking likes over there?
46.
46,000? 46,000 likes. Followers. 46,000. How many likes on the video? Like, I know it's like 20-something thousand, right?
36.9.
36,000. That is crazy. That shit is blowing up on Facebook right now. And listen, the only reason I went back to Facebook because some of my other buddies talked me into going because, you know, Facebook has been accessible for a while. I've been on the conservative side of Facebook and that shit crazy. But right now, I'm getting rallied. Now, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of hate. Right? Like, I got a message today. I'm showing it to you right now on my other account. Listen, so my Shopify account is where I have Union Gang HQ, you know, or Union Gang store, where you can buy our shirts and things. They sent me a message. They still hanging black kids in Mississippi. Good. I hope they hang more. FUN with the hard ER. Now, you know, I match AC Energy because he had a whole fake ass site. You know, Nate Higgins, he called himself Nate Higgers. So he could play with the words. But listen, we know you're a racist. Like I tell you, if you racist, just say that. If you here for the Powerpuff Boys or the Oathbreakers or the Klan, just say that. You ain't got to hide behind no fake email, no burner account, no mask. I match the energy. I'm here for Union Gang. So the Confederacy is my mortal enemy. Hey, we can play capture the flag. I carry my fuck Trump flag. You carry your Confederate flag. Right? And then we see who get it. We'll see who get it. Hey, the first one to torch the other flag wins. I am not backing down. I am not backing down. Listen, Facebook, you can say what you want. But this happened on my store. So these guys, this is what they do. But they cowards because they hide behind fake emails. They never had that energy in the real world. They never had that energy in the real world, guys. So that's why I don't even sweat it. I don't worry about them guys like that. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive, man. I've been going global. So we gonna stand 10 toes down. If anybody know, if you see my account, that's why it says relentless. Relentless, combat vet, black liberation, power to the people. I am relentless. No matter what, I will continue to go for this. Because it's important that we fight. It's important that we fight for what we believe in. And black liberation, that's what I'm here for. First and foremost. But black liberation also helps other people. Look at the Black Panther Party. WIC, all that stuff, they got that from the Black Panthers. The Black Panthers were pushing out free breakfasts. Well, that's one of the most powerful things they was doing. That's what really scared the government, because they were starting to do shit that the government wouldn't do for them. They started to take care of other people. That's why they had them assassinated. But we've also learned a lesson from that. The Black Lives Matter movement, they dispersed their leadership throughout the country, and you got chapters all over the place, so they could not, so they wouldn't, repeat the mistakes that the Panthers made by consolidating power. And that's what we need to continue to do. Everyone walk in your path on that John Brown energy, on that Nat Turner with a burner energy. And we're going to have to deal with these Confederate lovers one way or another. The problem why we're here, guys, we did not go far enough in punishing the Confederacy. They let these white people go back home, man, and they continue to live their life. They turned a blind eye to the corruption. They turned a blind eye to black people to black suffering. That's why you still have the Confederacy in the South right now, attacking voter rights legislation. So, no, I'm not going to restart the Panthers because I've met the Panthers, and that shit is very political. But if you see me, you're going to see Black Panther energy. And besides, I am Union Gang. Union Gang is my clique, guys. All right, I got 3,000 people in my Discord or in my Signal chat, about another 1,000 in our Discord. So we are here for the Black Liberation Movement. If you know me, you know what I represent. But I won't do anything like that because that's what it is. And I also believe in other allies jumping in too, because it's going to take everybody. Even though I'm here for Black liberation, I understand you can't have Black liberation without a, democracy. And it's important that white people get out here and go hard. It's important that white people take up the fight. Because I know many white people are disgusted of what's happening. But we need you to fight. You're not going to be able to sit this shit out. Look what they're doing. Look at they smoked Alex Purdy, man. Renee Good. Smoked them in broad daylight. Fundraise off that shit. Got $1 million. They've been doing that to black people. But when you on that John Brown shit, remember, the first person that got hung for treason wasn't the Confederacy. It was John Brown. America put abolitionists to death before they put any of these Confederate people to death. Let's not get that twisted. There was very few people that was on the abolitionist movement. We need a lot more people in the abolitionist movement now. You have to come for the system. So it is what it is. All right, guys. Before I get up out of here, hey, if anybody want to jump in, guys, and say anything on TikTok, man, I appreciate you. Hey, drop a one in the chat. Put your request in, guys. I'll pull you up. Let's get it. And like I said, for the people out here, welcome to the chat. And welcome to the channel. What up?
Stroll around Tendon?
Yeah.
Okay.
What up? What y'all doing?
Another day, power to the people.
Man, you should have saw the so-called bikers going into Dearborn.
Was it a disaster? How did that shit work out?
Hey, the police had all of their people dressed like RoboCop. And I'd probably say maybe 200 showed up. They just came first they let them in to talk, and then they started going crazy. Then the RoboCops came out and just started smashing them all down.
Shit.
The Muslim brothers was out there with a JBL party box. Playing rap.
Good.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell they let Jake Lang go everywhere with this bullshit. Knowing this guy ain't nothing but a fucking racist who thinks himself as a Christian crusader. Yes.
For instigating.
Yeah, inciting the riot. Yep.
Inciting the riot. Period. Man, you've been doing good. I'm telling you, you telling the truth up in here.
Well, we got to. Right, look how these guys are doing. We have to step in now. They gave us no choice. Our back up against the wall. These fools brought back the Confederacy.
They bringing all the old stuff back.
Yeah. So, as black people, man, you've got to see what time it is and get out here. We warned people that they should never let this demon back in power. And this is now everything's at risk.
Yep. It's what Malcolm tried to say. I'm a Muslim, you a Christian, you white, I'm black, you brown. But hey, we got to get together on this political power because it's going to be ballot of the bullet.
That's it. It really is. And it may be both, shit, the way it's going. Because that's why I tell you, I keep mine. What up, people? What up, Union Gang?
What's up, brother? What's up? And I love Angie Nixon.
Yes. Angie, listen, Angie is the truth. That girl was down there protesting, listen, boots on the ground, doing her thing. She beat the establishment's ass. She was outspent, what, 7-1?
Dude, man.
And she still kicked their ass?
16-1.
Yeah, 16-1. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Man. They said she had $2.25, but she was running for $2.25.
That's all right, though. Listen, that's all right. Shit. She did what she had to do. Because, remember, there's nothing more dangerous than these moderates. The moderates are dangerous, especially in the time where you got this deep polarization and these fascists. These fuckers will sit there and let the country burn and sit there and tell you there's nothing wrong. It's okay. The ISIS need more training.
But you know what, though, with her dog, she was homegrown. She'd been a state senator. She'd been down there doing the work, man. This motherfucker come down to Johnny come lately, moved down to Florida, thought he could win that shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Listen, Vindman ain't that cool. Like Vindman, like, bro, go sit down somewhere. Yes, with that shit. Yes. Listen, a lot of these people, man, gotta understand. Listen, we going black. If I got a pro-black candidate, I'm voting for that candidate. If it's two people, I'm going for my black one, of course, because a black woman has went through all type of shit to be there. Anybody who know how this country works, if you got an educated woman out there, black woman, you know she's doing a job with 2 and 3 and 4 people at a time.
Yeah. You know what they asked her? They asked her, do you want to defund the police? She says, no, I want to reform them. You can believe that. I want to make sure they're not going out there taking our people out. She did say that.
Yes. Well, listen, she has to say what she gonna say. Me, I'm gonna tell you, we don't need no slave catchers, but do it in phases. Listen, we don't need them. But listen, because the entire thing, the entire system is corrupt. If you got, the moment you let these guys tax you and write you tickets and get revenue off your ass, that's what they do. You see right here in Virginia, they caught a cop, man, arrested writing tickets for like 90% black people in 6 months. 90% black people. A white lady exposed his ass.
His ass should be fired.
And so I'm like, come on, dude, this is what they do. This is what they do, man. It's still racist. Just because you're a Democrat, if you white, you can be racist. If you're not anti-racist, you're probably racist. And that's just the cold hard facts, man.
Marie, there's 7 million damn white people that didn't vote for Kamala Harris. 7 million of them that voted for Joe Biden. So I know there's some racists in that motherfucker.
No doubt. Well, listen, of course. You see, look at Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin was he was a Dixiecrat.
You know he didn't vote for it.
All right, fucking Featherman is straight MAGA. All right, they let these white people come in here and lie to them. Look at the other lady down there in Florida, man. She won only the black district. A white woman representing the black district? Only in America.
But no, the way Mr. Raven, I'm going to tell you something on that, dog. There's more than 25,000 black people in that damn district. We just didn't get 16% voter turnout.
Yeah.
16
Yes.
percent.
Which is a shame.
That's a goddamn shame.
Which is a shame. I'm like, because people are checked out. Just like you heard those people, those teenagers and shit, or young adults, and have no fucking clue. They don't know, listen, they don't know the branches of government. They don't, and so you don't understand the impact. But you pissed off when you can't get a job. Or you don't have no damn health care. You upset then. Because you're not understanding that this political shit is a life or death issue.
They did that on purpose. That's why they took civics out of school.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You started that in elementary school.
Yep.
All the way to high school, but they took that out. They didn't even know who the damn vice president of the United States was.
Which is embarrassing because it's a Republican. How the hell are you a Republican? You don't know the Republicans in charge.
Exactly. Come on, she named her dog Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, as something disgraceful, right? But then that's why I say, come on, man. But listen, racism only goes so far. Without racism, what is white America? And listen, it didn't work, man. It didn't work out for the slavers, and it won't work out for you. That's why China is surpassing us. That's why other countries. That's why Iran kicking our ass over there right now, because those ideas of whiteness is failure. If you have a true meritocracy, you will be colorblind to that shit. The best person will get the job. You would have to keep rigging it up.
This book I read, this white man had wrote it in the South, and they banned it. And he was a economist.
Yes, I've seen that video.
He was talking about how slavery and racism was messing them up.
It was destroying the South because they would not innovate. All they had to do was they was lazy. They depended on black labor, and they didn't do things to help society. And because it breeds corruption, guys. All this white supremacy shit, it just breeds corruption. And so if you corrupt, you go steal money, you go do all this dumb shit. You're not going to be trying to move your town or your city or your country forward.
I mean, it's got to be embarrassing. People not educated.
Yes.
It's got to be embarrassing, though, to have $1 trillion military and getting your ass whooped by Iran.
Yeah.
That's a damn.
But it's totally predictable because you have Pete Hegseth in charge, the Secretary of War Crimes, who don't know what the fuck he's doing. And they cannot speak truth to power, so that's why they will continue to lose. Iran was a lose-lose-lose situation. It was only a fool. And listen, I showed y'all the clip last night. Even Charlie Kirk, before he got smoked, he tried to talk to Trump about it. Tucker Carlson told Trump that, hey, the only thing that can ruin your presidency is at war with Iran.
That's it.
And he went to war anyway. Why? Because Israel was getting better coverage on Fox News, and he wanted coverage too. That's why he went to war. That's why he's sending our sons and daughters home in body bags, because of his fucking ego. He didn't know what the fuck a straight Hormuz was. He thought that shit was a fucking, a topping for dessert. He has no fucking clue. Ignorant as fuck. He has no clue, man. And that's why the country suffers. Because they're morons. They're MAGA morons. They're clueless about how shit's supposed to work.
To be embarrassed, you first gotta care.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
He don't care. Yeah, he don't give a shit.
We all know if Pete himself don't know, whatever the ramifications of this, at the end of the day, Trump is putting it all and saddling it all on his lap.
Yep. Yes, he makes George Bush look like George Washington. That's how bad Trump is. He makes Richard Nixon look like Mother Teresa. And I showed you, listen, I got the tracker, the live tracker that's showing you how much money this man stole. And damn near $3 billion, guys. They're tracking it in real time. 653 days, man. 2.9 million and counting. 2.9 billion, my bad would it be. 2.9 billion. And he got 2.4 billion from the crypto scams.
Yep. And they said we $40 trillion more in debt.
Yes. And now America is buying its own debt. So that's like the precursor for hyperinflation, all this other shit about to hit. It's gonna get far worse. When that nasty ass big beautiful bill hit next year, it's gonna be even worse. So you reckon everything. People go quit fucking with America.
Our military,
yeah.
robbing us blind, and like I have to give give Seasons credit for this because I agree. Because he did not win in 2020. And he gonna make but the palm face folk, for some reason, they thought that they would be differentiated from the brown and the black people.
Yeah.
How is he gonna separate us?
Yeah, they thought they immigrant wives was gonna get a pass.
Either. They learned it now though.
Yep.
That's why you can't put gas in your cars and your goddamn stomachs hitting your back. But Rig, you said it. We said it all along. Fascism hurts everybody.
Yep.
Does not know any race, man. They don't give a fuck about you. They care about the business and making money, and you ain't one of them. You're not a part of that league.
Yeah. Energy bill ridiculous. My energy bill is $700. $700 fucking dollars. I'm not even using my own personal AC units. And so it's because, and listen, they admit that it's a 30% hike because of data centers. Who the fuck voted for a data center? Right? All of this shit, man. All of this shit coming through, and it's only gonna get worse, guys.
Why do you have to pay for that on your utility bill?
That's how they doing it. That's how these clowns been doing it.
That's the agreement. That's when they bring them data centers in. That's the agreement.
And Virginia is like the data center capital of America. I saw that shit. They was building that one. They was built one over there last year. I've seen that shit now over by a dump here in our town, and it's ridiculous. That's why I said we're gonna have to liberate them shits too. We're gonna have to deflock them cameras as well. Flock them cameras up.
Well, I'm glad that they stopped when we became an all-black city. They stopped working on our infrastructure, so we still got the original clay pipes they put in 250 years ago for our water. So we can't do the data centers.
Yeah. Well, listen, they don't. This is what they do, guys. Remember, racism, man. Everything's been motivated by that. We know how many freeways they put through black towns to destroy them.
Yeah. They did that to our.
Yes, we could have been off this oil shit, but they agreed, man, and they don't want to share nothing with black people. They will let the country burn before they share resources, and they share power.
Back in the day, guys, we always heard.
Yes, there is one from across the street from Stafford. Yeah, they won by the dump too.
10 years ahead of us in technology. Now China is 20 years ahead of us.
Yes.
Because they figured it out. They figured the EV out. They got that shit to a science.
And they got it cheap. Listen, even in the so-called poor neighborhoods, 90% electric vehicles. 90% electric vehicles, even their poor neighborhoods. China got 800,000 people, 800 million people out of poverty. 800 million people, man. It's really, it shows you what you could do if you get rid of that crazy capitalism and the greed and not be racist as fuck.
That's right.
Because America had the money, but they don't care. They let the rich hoard their wealth and lie to you. Hey.
I like that Black creator. If you elect black people, it helps everyone.
It does.
If you elect white people, it only helps them.
Yeah.
It don't even help them.
No, rich white people. That's what happens. You get help some rich white people. What the fuck does Elon Musk need with damn near 800 acres given to him after he done helped cook up this election, after he done destroyed hundreds of thousands of jobs from Doge? This is why I want y'all to hear that other lady. I'm gonna play her shit tomorrow though. I'm gonna make sure I got it for tomorrow because she actually talk about how these guys are bragging and shit. They're bragging about all that shit that happened, the cuts and stuff. Bragging how people were like, yeah, they looked at homeless and shit now, right? All fucking Don Jr.'s homeboys and shit. She exposed the fuck out of them. And they know Trump will lose a midterm. That's why they're like, fuck it. They don't care. They're trying to steal as much money as they can now.
You're right about that earlier, dog. They're trying to get as much as they can
Yes.
now.
It's a fucking free-for-all. They trying to fucking cake up as much as they can so they can make a run for it. I say every fucking penny should be clawed back. Everyone should be hunted down like the fucking Hunger Games in this bitch.
Take
All that shit. Take every goddamn dime. Trump's kids, every fucking dime. Take him back. And eat the billionaires. Billionaires should be outlawed. There should never be the word billionaire used in this country again. Them greedy fuckers not gonna do nothing. They let the entire world burn to line their pockets. Because we don't have any safeguards to stop the greedy.
The money is just a created bull. You've been saying that shit for years.
Yes.
It's created. It don't mean shit, man. Once you get $1 billion, that's it, man.
Yes.
That shit don't mean nothing.
Right there, D. Listen, it's the largest heist in American history. Stealing from the working and poor class to the billionaires. Everything Trump do is one big ass money laundering operation. Remember, hey, Capital One cut his ass off because it was so obvious he was laundering money. They had to cut the close their accounts. And they still will not impeach and remove him. That's how you know that shit broke. They just let him do whatever the fuck he want to. Billions of dollars stolen.
Dude, look what he got. He got Mike Johnson telling everybody everything's going to be great. We're doing good. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a disaster. Listen, the economy is going to be a disaster. Listen, they better get ready. This shit, listen, I tell you what, when it hit, just get the billionaires. Hey, make them suffer too. Get their shit. I think it might be like fucking, it might be like the Great Depression. It might be like the Great Depression. It might be like the Great Depression in this bitch. So once it hit, because once people realize the gig is up, the shit will collapse. It'll collapse overnight. It'll be a run on the banks, man. It'll collapse overnight. And then now you got to barter. Now you got to barter, and now you got to be ready to protect your shit. Yeah. Because that shit turned worthless. Listen, you in the system, you caught. And listen, they stop paying vets and vet benefits. That's it. Shit, it's time to get that shit cooking. I tell they shorten up my damn benefits. I'm shorting their life expectancy.
Yeah.
So because I'll be damned, I let these damn billionaires destroy everything. Make them suffer if they get that shit. And getting there and pardon Luigi too. Shit. Just like they did. I'm telling you, the same shit I'm partnering. I couldn't be in there because I partnered the damn Leader to Not Fucking Around coalition. Every dirty pardon they did, I'll be doing it for black people. That's your liberation.
That's it.
That's your liberation. We letting you out. Hey, all federal prisoners, I said, good luck. Don't fuck it up this time.
Time to get it cracking. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Nothing. I was just saying, time to get it cracking.
Yep.
But they're going to have to get, you right, you said, they need to get to work come November, man. It's going to be a hard window for the next 2 years.
It is. They got to defund that big, beautiful bill. They got to pull that shit. Just like Trump doing all that dirt, they got to shut that shit down. Because when that shit hit, listen, Medicare toast.
Yeah. They got to do something. Yeah, start working on that Supreme Court. What do you think about this right here, dog? 13 members on that Supreme Court immediately.
Well, of course.
But
you got to get everybody out of there. Listen, we got to get the Confederacy out of power first. Then the Supreme Court. All this letting Congress pick them people, that's got to go away. Yeah. And really, all judges in America, nobody's have a lifetime appointment. That has not helped anybody. Yeah. Fuck that lifetime appointment shit. Because that just lets you do more corruption. You should be, every decade, you should be going back and having your shit reviewed. And there should be a recall mechanism if some shit go down. You have like an egregious ruling. And that should be your districts. Yeah, 13 districts. Crack that shit up, man. All this gerrymandering shit should be out the window. Ranked choice voting, man. Start setting that shit up. Hey, the Electoral College got to go bye-bye. We're not here for that slave state shit no more.
And I don't know if it's Norway or Sweden, like every 10 years, they go over their constitution.
Of course. You should.
And renew it or update.
And even the forefathers knew that the fucking constitution should be updated.
Yeah.
The fact that they still let black people be seen as, this is why the Republican Party wants to go back to the Constitution, the original Constitution, to strip away all the fucking amendments. Because that's the problem. We need that shit updated.
Yeah. Sure do.
But that's why we got to keep fighting, guys. This is a multi-generation fight. We have to continue to fight for the country that we want. And we got to take the victories. You know, we take the lumps when they happen, but, you know, we got to rally for the people and keep pushing. Now it's all about rocking that damn vote. People got to show the hell up, man. You know Mitch is gone.
16% ain't gonna do it, man. These motherfuckers ain't get off their goddamn asses and vote, man. It's ridiculous. There's no way in the world Washington Schultz should have won that shit down there, man. That the House speech has been there for 30 years under black control. And then we don't get out and vote. And then we gonna get mad at her. She ain't stupid. She's smart.
No, listen. Most people want to keep their career going. So they're gonna do what they gotta do.
That's right. So I don't blame her.
Yeah. I just think it's a shame that you're not voting for black people. Yeah. I'm voting for black people. And anytime I'm supporting our people. No. Unless they're anti-black, I'm supporting our people.
That's right. Hey, Shaggy, we got this Republican Mike Rogers that's running against Abdul here for our seat. But they said he's from Florida. Yeah, he's from Florida. He moved up there.
Yeah, they do it. Listen, Martin Taylor Greene, she moved to her district. That's what these people do. Look at that boy, your boy out there, fucking Herschel Walker. He moved there for that shit when he tried to run against Warnock. Remember, he the ambassador. He the ambassador. This shit over there. Barbados or some shit.
Yeah, but he was living in Texas, y'all. Moved to motherfucking Georgia and almost won. Damn. And your boy, the Muslim dude is from Michigan. Born and raised from that motherfucker.
And it shows. It shows, man. When you hear him speak, man, these guys are the truth. You need them. You need the Mandanis out there. People who are highly qualified, educated, compassionate about the work.
Fanny, he used to be the director of our Detroit Health Department. He's done the work. He's got it there. Fucking done the work. Yep. And his wife is a doctor too.
Yep, they both are. I've seen him. Listen, I love that guy, man. I love what he's doing. I love Mandani. We need progressives who go be out here. Listen, Mandani is actually fucking know a hell of a lot of work. Right? He hella educated about black liberation shit. He was dropping mad facts about black liberation shit in New York.
Yeah, you know he's an African, right? The motherfucker was born in Africa.
Yeah, so the truth, man. So this is why I'm telling you, man, we have to continue to push these candidates in here to reflect our values.
I like John Ossoff.
He's good too. He is good too. He's the truth. He's a powerful force, man. Him and Warnock.
When he brought up Orange Lady's new girlfriend. You need to go ahead and play it. Play it, right? He did it so smoothly. He did it so smoothly. He and Yell.
I'll bring it in tomorrow, man. I'll bring it in. It was really good, though. That's what you need. You need people who go be out here riling that shit up and fighting. But listen, Trump, white women, y'all should have been knowing. Trump ain't loyal to shit. Look how he did Mike Pence. Look how he did Mike Pence was a loyal lapdog for 4 years. He wanted him hung on January 6th. No. You don't hear shit about Mike Pence. And he always does it, so Carolyn Levitt, man, she found out too. Y'all all get replaced. You got pregnant, and guess what? You got pregnant, you got fatter. Listen, it wasn't hot anyway, so I don't even understand that hot shit. But you already with some nasty ass dudes that's supposed to World War II than you are. They like these old wrinkled up ass men, man. And so, yeah.
She was already unfortunate looking from the beginning.
Exactly.
She really was. I mean, that girl, 30 years old, looking 60.
Yeah.
She looked like she 40.
And Trump dumped her ass off and got the new model. Right? He swapped you out for the new model.
Damn, man.
That's why Melania ain't fucking with him.
Yep. They said that new girl is the one that put out the Obama and Michelle as being a eight.
Of course.
She's the one that put that out.
Of course. And that's why we should be on her motherfucking ass too.
That's why she don't need no
match and exceed energy. I got a whole thing too. I got a whole thing on her too. So I love how they all get replaced, man. They all get replaced.
She's not going down. No doubt. She's slobbing on the knob. I'm serious. He probably don't have one.
That shitty ass little thing.
I'm telling you, ain't nowhere in the world. God. Damn. That made me sick. I want you to throw up. I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
We ain't going too far down that rabbit hole. Ugh. No visuals, please.
But the smell of it all.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, Black. How she gonna get down on her knees?
Y'all seen that other dude when they was at that funeral, right? And Trump started shitting on himself, and you seen the other guy just holding on for dear life. He was so miserable.
People like that. They might like rubbing that on them and stuff like that. Oh, damn.
Yeah, guys, we not gonna get too crazy. Yeah, we ain't get too crazy for that shit. We cool. Listen, they be on that freak shit, but that's on them. Oh, we know. We know, especially them demons, man. Them demons ain't no limit on them demons.
My deal is how I'm like Black. How can she concentrate? He's taking a dump and she's slobbing on the knob. How can she concentrate on getting the job done?
They don't care, man.
She can't. That is the job, Sadie.
Maybe you gotta get them plugs in, or you put Vicks under your nose. You know, put that Vicks vapor rub under your nose and shit.
That big vapor rub. This shit making me sick, man. I need a beer.
Look, guys, I will drop some other videos tomorrow, but I do gotta get ready to get the hell up out of here, man. I gotta go walk my dogs. So me and my wife finally she's been doing very good because Shuri is not like going crazy in the neighborhood anymore. She see people, she just growl kind of low. So she learning. She learned like, yeah, you ain't gotta crash out.
That's great, man.
As long as you're ready. So we go take them out, give them some mileage in, and get this thing popping. And hey, all the other videos y'all talked about, I'll make sure they're in the queue for tomorrow. I'll pull them up.
Hey, Ray, can I just say something before you leave, man?
Yeah.
And you know, I know Black Star, he feels the same way, man. You need to bring your motherfucking ass back up at least 2 times a week, man, 3 times a week, man, so we can chat it up, man. Get ready to this November, man.
Listen,
gotta do something.
we're gonna be doing a lot. Listen, you're gonna see some of the stuff I'm doing already, like the going out on these podcasts. I'm about to be on making these circuit runs, like Jolly doing this shit. I'm gonna be out here making these circuit runs. We're gonna be doing it. Listen, and when the campaign season starts, you know I'm gonna be back on that 7-day week shit. Right? So you know I'm gonna be back in, plugged in, because everything that we doing now has to be mobilizing black people for the vote. We gotta mobilize the black vote. We really gotta mobilize the brown vote too. Because a lot of people are finding out, man, like, hey, you need to be out here. This is your way out. If you want to stop the ICE kidnappings, you gotta break up their hold on the House of Representatives at least. And so that's what we gotta do. We're gonna be locked in. It's just, guys, you know I am juggling a lot. My career, this shit, so much. There's so much going on. And I'm telling you, the federal government is burning. It is burning without the people. It's hollowed out. All of this shit y'all see, all of these government. Listen, the Rudder Act be all fucked up. Man, we had all kind of crazy weather. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, you can't even count on the weather shit no more because they've gutted everything. It's just a hot ass mess, man.
It really is, man. You gotta have some. You gotta have the people in there doing the fucking work.
Yes, and so that's what we got to do, man. I've had to step up. There's so much stuff. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's really what we're doing right now, man. We gotta push. Oh, we know that. Listen, they pull all the regulations, so no food. Your national forests are being chopped up and given to these demons. You know, they really don't give a fuck. They let the world burn. That's why we got to get them out of there. We've got it. The billionaire class got to go. All right, much love for y'all guys.
Power to the people.
You know it. Power to the people. Yeah, much love for all of y'all. We about to get that. And like I said, I'll be back here tomorrow, guys. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I probably won't be back on this account, guys. I was just doing like my little victory lap, but I will be on my U.S. Army Overlord account, the main one. You'll see that over there. Just if you want to make sure, follow me on my Discord. I'm putting all my stuff there. And remember, whether it takes 10 months or 10 years, we must be absolutely relentless in our fight against the white delusion of white supremacy.
1713. On the ship Henrietta Marie, chained Africans crossed the Atlantic with no room to stand. Many died before land appeared. Their bodies were thrown into the ocean behind the ship. The ocean saw.
Listen to this closely.
This happened to your bloodline.
This was planned for profit.
Your ancestors still survived it.
The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
Yeah. From the 1500s to the 1800s, European ships crossed West Africa, Portugal, Britain, Spain, France, and the Netherlands built this trade. They bought and kidnapped African people for labor in the Americas. Historians estimate that 10 to 12 million Africans survived the crossing. Millions more died before reaching shore. People were taken from Angola, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, and Congo. Many were marched hundreds of miles to slave ports and chains. At ports like Elmina, Castle, and Bonny, families were separated forever. The crossing became known as the Middle Passage. Ships packed human beings below deck like cargo. Some ships held more than 400 people at once. The British ship Brooks became famous for how tightly people were packed. Men, women, and children were chained together for weeks or months. Many could not sit upright. Disease spread fast in the heat below deck. Dysentery, fever, dehydration, and starvation killed thousands. Women were sexually abused by crew members during the voyage. Some captive jumped into the ocean rather than live in slavery in 1781. The crew of the slave ship zoned through more than 130 Africans into the sea for insurance money. The owners went to court demanding payment for the murdered people. Olaudah Equiana wrote about the smell, the chains, and the screaming in his 1789 book. Your ancestors lived through organized torture, created for money.
Do not look away from this history.
They counted black bodies as cargo.
But your ancestors kept fighting. The water remembers your ancestors' names. Millions crossed the Atlantic in chains. Many never touched land alive. You are here because they refuse to die quietly.
Yeah. The Middle Passage helped build the economies of Europe and America. Sugar plantations in the Caribbean depended on enslaved labor. Cotton plantations in the American South depended on enslaved labor. Banks, shipping companies, and insurance firms made fortunes from slavery. Cities like Liverpool and Bristol grew rich from slave voyages in the United States. Slavery expanded after the invention of the cotton gin in 1793. By 1860, nearly 4 million enslaved black people lived in America. Congress banned the importation of enslaved Africans in 1808. But slavery continued inside the country. Children were still sold away from parents at auctions. Black families were still whipped, branded, and controlled by force.